Match reaction, Manchester United 2, Galatasaray 3. I want to know your reaction to that game.
Well, from one of the great nights of European football at Old Trafford, it went to utter despair. I'm absolutely gutted for Rasmus Højlund. I thought he scored 2 absolute cracking goals. But once again, the defence let us down. They went missing, players not tracking back, conceding goals there after taking the lead twice. I tell you what, it's not acceptable. And honest to God, right, in my opinion there, you're just seeing Manchester United go out of the Champions League because I cannot see United qualifying from this position.
Yeah, first half, obviously, Diogo Dalot with Wilfried Zaha. You know, he must do better in that situation, must be stronger. Varane as well, maybe got caught under the ball.
Yes, same thing again. He let the ball bounce. You don't let the ball bounce. He should have gone for the challenge. And always Zaha, he's muscle. He can push it about. And he got the goal. Yes, it went in off a deflection. But at the end of the day, that's United all over. They were on top. I thought the first 15, 20 minutes was absolutely full of energy. The passing, they were moving, they were getting up there. And Højlund just looked different class. And I really felt sort of fantastic goal. Can't take it away. Rashford there, got it over. That is a centre forward. You can see what he is. I've said that's what he'll bring straight in the box, and he was there. But listen, again, straight after the goal, just conceded. I'm in utter despair here. Because there was times there I was listening to the crowd and everyone getting behind the team. They all wanted it and everything. And then again, the team just lacked togetherness. That's what it was.
Yeah, we're seeing Hannibal come in for this game. A lot of people have been wanting Hannibal to start the games. He did come off at half-time, though. Did you see an improvement in that midfield?
I thought for a time there, Eriksen was pinging the ball all over the place. I thought for like 15, 20 minutes, he was zipping it everywhere. United looked a different beast, but he faded just like the rest of the defence. Once United conceded that second goal, that was it. But, you know, you've got to look at Onana there. When people on the pitch are just looking and going, we're trying our hardest here, and that happens. That was criminal what he did there. And, you know, there's no excuses for it. It was so poor. It was unreal. A straight kick out. Defies belief what he did, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I did see for large parts of that game up until that point, he more or less played the ball long, you know, up top towards Højlund throughout the game. And then you see him do a short ball and then that happens.
Yeah, put a short ball in for no reason, and you are correct. He was doing long balls, and I think that was the plan, to be honest. When I looked at Galatasaray there, they were quick, they were on it, and they were always pressing the goalkeeper. So I think they already noticed before the game, this is what we've got to do. And I think the tactics of playing it out from the back completely went out the window, and they went long to Højlund. And Højlund led that line. First time I've seen it for a long time. Proper centre forward. I've spoke about him before with his speed and everything, and you've seen everything tonight. He was coming back, collecting the ball, taking them on, and that's why I'm gutted for the lad. I thought he'd come and score tonight. He scored his 2, what I said, but absolutely let down by that defence. There was times there they weren't even talking to each other, but to concede again when we took the lead, then to concede, it's not right. And really, it's very hard for me to get out the words about that game straight after it. But at the end of the day, I seen United and I thought, here we go. It looks good. The energy, the passing and everything. Couple of players not fully on it. Galatasaray, are they a great side? No, they're not a great side, but I'll tell you what, they worked hard tonight. They put United, they never gave up. Even when, like I say, when they were a goal down or 2-1 down, they came back into it. They looked for it. They seen the weakness, and the weakness was there. And tonight it was Lindelof, Varane, and Dalot giving that first goal away. I didn't think them 3 in particular played well at the back at all. I thought Amrabat, especially in the first half, was all over the place, and it looked good. Højlund, Casemiro, all playing well. But, you know, absolutely...
Again, though, for the Dries Mertens goal for Galatasaray, you had the freedom of Old Trafford again, and it was a very similar goal to what Danny Welbeck scored here for Brighton earlier on in the season. Freedom of the park.
Yeah, freedom of the park, just not on it. I think United, they forgot how to defend. I think once you score a goal, you've got to hold tight, get yourself into the game, play the ball, keep the ball away from him. And I just thought United were too gung ho at times. They were their own worst enemies. But players responded to the crowd. The crowd got up tonight. It was a proper European night, and I thought we was on it. I thought, like I said, it was going to be one of those great European nights. The crowd could sense that the players needed help in that second half, and they responded, and it was fantastic. But all to no avail.
So is this down to individual mistakes then tonight, why we've lost that game, or is this just a poor team performance?
I think in patches it was a poor team performance, and I think once the halfway through the second half, I think United were up right up against it. I just think they lost the way. Bringing on the substitutes and that sort of weakened it. Casemiro getting sent off down to 10 men. Not Casemiro's fault. Absolutely not. That's all down to Onana.
Do you think the substitutions from United weakened it with Eriksen and Garnacho?
Yeah, with the defence, they made it more wide open. We're going for it. But I look at that Galatasaray. I thought they were a strong, fit team. Big lads and everything like that. And I just can't see going over to Istanbul, for a fact, United turning them over. Not with a crowd like that. I just don't see it. This Galatasaray side, they knew what they were doing tonight. They didn't panic at any stage, and they've got some footballers on there. And once they opened United up, they tore them apart at times there in that second half.
Manchester United did have chances, though, to score goals. You look in the first, was it 2 minutes? Bruno Fernandes just couldn't connect with the ball from across out wide.
No, he had that chance in the first minute. And you have to go to the end of the first half as well. I thought Mount should have scored there. I thought, really, we should have gone in at half-time. And I think if we'd have gone in at half-time 2-1 up, I think it would have been all good news for United. But it didn't work that way. Again, there was a few chances. We've named 2, but there was more than them 2 chances there. They were half chances and really more clinical finishing. And they should have been in the net, really.
You're talking about clinical finishing. That chance from Marcus Rashford, one-on-one with the goalkeeper, beat the offside trap, and he sort of squares it to, was it Bruno Fernandes out on the left-hand side? And is that just telling everyone how short of confidence Rashford really is?
I listen, I'm virtually lost for words with that. Marcus Rashford there should have just put it over him or to the side of him to the left. I have no words for why he didn't shoot. Any other player would have shot. Well, that tells you where Marcus Rashford is as a player on that pitch with his confidence. He's got none. Got no confidence whatsoever. And he's had poor run of games and everything. And that there summed Marcus Rashford up. He didn't have the bottle to do it, and he went for the other option. I've seen him look up twice. No striker does that. He shouldn't do that. You look at his goal run last year, he didn't look up. He took the ball and he went straight for it. But tonight, you just clearly seen that he's not in form, that player.
Yeah, no, I totally agree with what you say, but there's been a lot made about Marcus Rashford recently being greedy. That's what a lot of fans have been saying. And, has that really got to him? Has he got in that position there with that in the back of his mind? So he's looking up to square the ball to assist against for, a goal?
He just panicked. There's no technical anything about that decision. Yeah. There's no, he looked up or he went to the left. And he just panicked in that moment. He didn't know what to do. His normal instincts had gone. Well, if your normal instincts have gone, you've gone. And that's what's happened with Marcus Rashford. He knows the pressure he was under tonight and he couldn't cope. And he just collapsed under the pressure. Absolutely. Right? Any other striker, any other forward, you don't even look to your left. At the end of the day, Bruno and whoever was all behind. He was forward. He was clear. There's the goal. Put it in. Dead-eye shot. That's all it was needed. And Marcus Rashford can score them goals. But tonight, no confidence, no nothing. And that's poor. So at the end of the day, he will have to be looked at and he will have to look at himself. And Ten Hag has got to make decisions now going forward with some of these players. Yes, 1 or 2 players played out of position tonight. You've got to remember that, right? So this isn't a stable side, okay? But that team was good enough to win that game because there was chances. I'm absolutely gutted for the crowd in there tonight because at one point They were just so loud, it was unreal. And the players did respond to him. But again, the defence went wandering, not good enough. And we just got overpowered. Just watching the ball, it's not good enough.
Not good enough at all. And when we are going in front, we're then losing the lead again quickly, 5-10 minutes after again.
Yeah, well,
Is that a mentality issue? Is it something that can be corrected from the sidelines with the manager? You know, to get the team compact, you know, sit deep and then just defend for 10 or 15 minutes to ease the pressure?
I think if you look at that back four there, that's not the back four of Man United. That's not the best back four. It's not what we want. It's not good enough in that lineup as it is. We have to improve. We have to bring players back, but we can't. We're not bringing players back. Martinez is out now for months, right? Exactly. So this is what we're going to have to deal with no option. This is the way it's going to be. It's going to be tough. We've got to hang in there. We've got to dust ourselves down. Got to go again. Listen, there was lots of good things there tonight. Lots of good things. But unfortunately, the bad things were in there, and that cost us tonight big time. But there were some horrendous mistakes going forward, and certainly horrendous mistakes at the back. I don't know how Erik ten Hag can get this team playing for 90 minutes, because clearly, in my eyes, they've not done it this year at all. And I don't think they're going to do it for a long time, because the team is not the proper team what should be out there. We've got injuries, we've got players out, and it's just going to be the way it is. And to be honest with you, we're going to have to suck it up. That's the way it is.
Anything more to add before we go?
I'm absolutely gutted. I know people out there are gutted, but you know what? I'm more gutted for Rasmus Højlund.
Okay, we've got another video coming up with Webby shortly, so I'll see you there.